There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm sitting here with Nikki. Nikki is an Airbnb investor, and she has a very interesting story. So, Nikki, tell them your story.
Well, my story is I'm retired Navy. I've been retired for now, going to be 2 years, and I wanted to put in some more income, which I wanted. I thought Airbnb would be a good investment with my money, and I decided to do it. Well, it came down a slippery slope because, you know, I was trying to move too fast. So I would say to anybody that want to get into it, don't move too fast. You know what I mean?
So now I want to go back and just ask you, how did you do Airbnb? Because I also did Airbnb.
Okay.
But the way I did it was different from the way you did it.
Okay.
So the way I did it, I owned the property and then I Airbnb my own property.
Which is smart.
Right. So tell them how you did it.
Okay, well, the way I did it is I went and I got a lease in my name, and I used an apartment as basically my Airbnb. So it wasn't a sublease. That was the X that I did wrong. So I should have did it with, subleasing with somebody versus trying to get a lease in my name and under my business. So now I'm going to do it under my business and do it the correct way and try to do it subleasing.
Okay. So basically you found an apartment.
Yes.
And you took out a lease in your name.
Yes.
Like you were going to stay there.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then you Airbnb that.
I did.
You put it on Airbnb.
I did.
Rented out the rooms.
Correct.
And that is not the right way. Legally, that is the wrong way to do it.
That's the wrong way.
Okay.
So, which, if I've never, was found out about what I was doing, I probably would still be making money. Because for a month and a half, I made $1,800.
Okay.
Just in a month and a half.
Wow. And so,
I put it up on the 14th, and by the end of the month, I already made the rent plus utilities and everything.
So you put it up on the 14th, and by what date that you had made the rent and utilities?
Shucks, I'll say by the 22nd or 23rd.
Wow.
Yeah, because I stayed booked.
Wow. And so how much was the if you don't mind asking, how much you were paying
through the week, rent was like $1,600.
Okay, so you're paying $1,600. Mm-hmm. Okay. And with utilities, is that
utilities, water was included. So water was probably be like $41, or depending on how the guests use the water. So it's included it's kind of sort of with your rent. So, and then the other thing, you have your, internet. You got to pay for internet. And the other electric. Okay. So the electric was the most. So it was like $118.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah.
So you were profiting. What kind of profit would you say you were going to see? Because you
honestly,
still had to buy the furniture.
Right, I bought the furniture. So that's where I lost the majority of my money with the furniture.
Okay.
And also the terminating the lease because I broke the contract.
Okay, so tell us about that process. Like what happened? How did you get found out?
Okay, I will tell you, but I'm gonna tell you also the profit that I would have didn't answer your question from the get go. The profit would have been at least an extra $1,000 or maybe $2,000, depending on what's going on in the city.
Gotcha.
It would have been like $2,000 something a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
That's nice.
$12,000 to $24,000 a year.
Yeah, I mean,
extra, and you don't even own it.
And you don't even own it. And see, that's the thing. I want to be legit by getting my license where I can get a sublease and put 10 under my business.
Gotcha. So you want to get your LLC.
Yes.
And then run it as a corporate rental.
Yes.
And then you can do it's called Airbnb Arbitrage or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the new plan.
That's the new plan. Moving forward.
Okay. So how much money did you, quote unquote, I don't want to say lose because you still have the furniture, I'm assuming?
I do. I have it in my garage. Because I'm not going to take another payment with putting it in storage. I have a big enough garage to put everything in there.
Right. So you technically didn't lose because when you do this again, you'll be able to use this furniture in that location.
Right.
Okay. So how much money were you out of?
Okay, because I have to pay the property for terminating my lease, $3,000 plus.
Wow.
Because I got to pay two times the rent, right?
Right.
And then also have to pay what else they told me I had to pay. I can't even remember. We gonna round it up like that.
Like three.
Yeah.
Like three bands. So so somehow, you had it out, rented out for a month and a half, or you had it on there for a month and a half. And you were making money, and then all of a sudden, they called you, or they sent you an email?
They sent me a memorandum as an email, let me know that I broke the lease.
Okay.
And they gave me an option: either take down my Airbnb, or either go ahead and they'll terminate my lease, and then I just pay what I got to pay now.
Gotcha. Okay, so did you have the address of the Airbnb, the apartment complex, or something like that?
I did, because what I did, I think somebody must have felt like I was competition, because before I moved in, it was 5 other people in that same location, which made me feel as if they know what's going on.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
So I feel like that somebody probably put a bird, in there, a little,
Yeah, bird in there.
Yeah. And told them, like, hey, this girl has an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Because the other people, I could still go in there, and they still...
Still on there.
They still on there.
Gotcha. Okay. So the correct way would have been to use it as a corporate rental through your LLC. Let them know, hey, I have a corporate rental. Is this okay that different people come in and out of this apartment?
Right.
And if they sign off saying it's cool, then you're good.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. It was already in the lease that they don't do subleasing.
Right. Of course. For regular people, they definitely do not do subleasing. They even you have to get screened before you get in there. So, why would they want random people coming in? Especially, think about this. I'm a landlord, right? So I have tenants and stuff, and I've done Airbnb. And when you have someone in, I think over 28 days or 30 days, I can't remember the exact amount of time, then they become like a regular tenant.
Yes.
And so if they decide they don't want to pay anymore, you can't just kick
them out. No.
Right. So it could be even a family member who decides they want to come and they stay and they're there for over 28 days or 30 days or something.
Yeah.
You can't just put them out, right? You have to evict them. And so
go through the courts.
They don't even know who those people are, you know? So
Yeah.
that's why they don't want to do that. But, I mean, the corporate thing is kind of like a loophole, if you will. So I'm not liable for anybody doing this stuff.
Okay.
I'm just saying I know people who do it, and I haven't done it that way,
Right.
But I think that is interesting, and I am interested in watching her process this time. So you lost $3,000. Now, is that including the
really,
furniture?
the money that I put into the furniture was like $10,000. So I spent, because you got to think about it, you got the decor that you got to put it in, because people want to stay at a place that's really nice. You don't want to put no cheap light furniture in your Airbnb, okay? Because you have to take pictures of your Airbnb, because it's gonna be something that they like. So I had eye-catching furniture in there, and then too, I also let it be known that I was a Navy.
I don't think I spent $10,000. I don't think I
really, but that's all the money that I spent in it. So that's with the rental and everything, like moving in, that fee, application fee. I'm including everything. So it's like at least have $10,000 to do it. Look forward to that part. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I found cheap stuff. I went to IKEA. I went there trying to find like tables and chairs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So 10,000. So that's another video all in itself. Like we could break down how much it costs to invest in Airbnb like this and do this kind of way. But you know what? I'm not a GOAT yet, but I'm soon to be. But I know also you can do with corporate leasing. They will have apartments that were furnished and unfurnished, so you can save money. Right. So that's a whole other thing, right? Because I was gonna say I would have just gone for at least in like short term without having to come out of pocket.
There you go. Yeah.
Also, did you use a credit card or did you pay cash?
Cash.
Wow.
Yeah. cash. All of this was my hard-earned money.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I feel like it was a loss. But I believe I'm the comeback kid. So
Right.
I don't believe
Come back
in
stronger.
Yes, I know what not to do, which I shouldn't have did from the get-go.
Yeah. So we're gonna watch this journey, but we're also gonna do another video because
we are?
we're actually at her house right now.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's immaculate.
Thank
and we
you.
definitely got to get some, I'm gonna definitely have to come back and do like a walkthrough where she explains all of this expensive furniture and design elements she has going on in here or whatever. So
Thank you.
very impressive. And also how she bought this house, because the way she did it is actually, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
honestly,
I bought it. Basically, I bought a shell of a house. You might as well say.
We're gonna get there.
Don't tell them anything.
They gotta watch the next video, another video for
Okay,
that.
okay.
She's gonna explain that. We're gonna walk through it and all
Okay.
that. We're gonna just know it's interesting.
Okay. All right.
So, you want to tell them where they can find you if they got any questions?
I have my IG. That's not professional, but I have my IG account. You know.
The reason why I think that her story is interesting is because I didn't have that same kind of fight, right? Like I haven't ever experienced them finding out and have like trying to sneak and do it a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Because I always believe in business, I always believe you should do it the right way every time, right? Like do it correctly and don't try and take no corners.
Yeah.
Now, there's some people out here who don't know they can't do it, even though, it's in the lease. It say don't sublease,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
But it's people out here thinking, well, I saw somebody else do it, you must be able to do this. I think they still kind of know they ain't supposed to do it. But it's just good to see like what happens and how much it can cost you.
Yes.
Especially you jumped out there.
I did.
You jumped out there.
I did. I jumped out there. Like,
you jumped out there 10
I wanted to make money.
For sure. She believed in it. She still believed in it. She saw the money. So now she just need to do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
And should have been straight. It would at least saved you $3,000.
Oh, what you more than
If
that?
you done it the right way.
Oh yeah, look,
from the jump.
From the jump. Yeah.
So but we're gonna definitely watch this journey.
Okay.
But anyway, what's your?
Oh, my IG is Denali Pusher on IG.
She has a Denali. Okay, she's a Denali Pusher.
Stupid.
All right. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button because the like button ranks this higher up in the algorithm. And the bell icon will let you know next time I drop a video. You would think that when you subscribe that it will let you know, but that's not how this works. You actually have to hit the bell in order to know the next time a video is uploaded. If you subscribe, it will like kind of pop up from time to time that I drop the video, but the bell icon is where it's at.
Okay.
Like this video, share this video. Anyway, right now you watching Casino is the Name, man, and we are out.
All right.
Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just counted up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live, wanna rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap. You say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name.